Now, the Member of Parliament for Subin, Kumasi MP, has proposed a mandatory re-engineering and rewiring of electrical installations on old buildings in the Central Business District of Kumasi to reduce the fire incidents. The legislator, who grew up in the Doom area, says many of the commercialized buildings are about 100 years old but still have old wiring installations. He says rewiring has become imminent to save lives and property. The MP has been visiting two shopping enclaves at a Doom gutted by fire over the weekend. Lava FM's Donko has more on this.
On Friday, fire gutted 3 shops at the Doom, the Ajekum building, destroying general goods running into millions of Ghana cedis. The following day, fire gutted a baby shop about 300 meters from the first one inside the Central Business District. The MP for Subin, Kumasi MP, and the Deputy Regional Fire Officer, DO1 Rashid Nisau, have been visiting the two fire scenes. The MP told Love News many of the commercialized buildings need rewiring to prevent future fires.
Over the last 50 years or so, these were our family homes, this is where our parents were born and brought up. But the whole place has become commercialized. All family homes in the Doom, even now, certain parts of Fantinita and Co. have turned into offices and shops. The wiring will have to be looked at. The pressure on the existing wiring, the pressure on other things must all be looked at. You can see this structure behind you. It's over 100 years old. Nothing, I believe, structurally has been done to it. The state institutions, EPA, fire service, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They all have to sit down and look at the buildings that ought to be collapsed and rebuilt with modern wiring taking place. If we don't do these things, then I suspect that these things will be hitting us every year or now and then.
The fire service says it is still conducting investigations to establish the official cause of the two fires to make recommendations. DO1 Rashid Nisau is Deputy Regional Fire Commander.
The one at Topman here is a straightforward story. The gentleman at the close of work would light an incense in the shop, and then he had a generator in the shop. He had petrol that he has been using to fuel the generator in there. Then he lighted the candle, the incense, and then the fuel vapor picked it. So like I explained, the moment you introduce heat, that is one element. The petrol is fuel and there is oxygen in the environment. The triangle of combustion is complete. So he tried extinguishing the fire on his own by using a hose that he has been watering things with, and he didn't succeed. And in an attempt, you saw how he sustained burns. So that was it. So the fireman was passing by, saw it and radioed, and immediately we're here. But as for the PZ issue, it's still under investigations. And over there too, we did a very good job because we prevented the Ajekum building from burning. Kufo Clinic is at the back. The fire never spread there. And a chain of 19 stores is left unbent because of our rapid intervention.
Reporting for JoyNews, Donko, Kumasi.